And hello, and welcome back to Armageddon Out of Here. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, people.
Hello?
What was that? What was that?
I don't know.
Sorry, that was me. Like my Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
People.
Oh, that was Hellfire.
Yeah, apparently Hellfire's been smoking, y'all. So don't mind
Helium.
her.
Yes, she's been doing helium.
Yeah, lots and lots of it.
Yes. So don't worry,
I'll be
she's
right back because I
fine.
had to literally restart my phone or something because it's not showing the Bluetooth thing.
Okay. Mute while you do it. Alright.
He's gonna restart his phone, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna...
Also, did you pull out your green dragon?
Yes, I forgot.
Yes, the hidden tiger and the crouching tiger and the hidden dragon, yes. Anyways. Hi, green dragon. Alright. So when we last did a sesh, Hellfire started building, but before we go back to that, because last time Hellfire could not pull a card, she gets to pull two from the deck of many things. Let me shuffle the deck. Mix. Alright. Card number 1 is Queen of Clubs. What is that?
I can look it up.
I'm doing the same. Deck of many things. Okay. Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is Flames.
Uh-oh.
A powerful devil becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity, or whatever the word is, lasts until either you or the devil dies.
Ooh.
Okay, let's
I like you.
go ahead and summon the devil so we can fight it.
No, it's not summon. It's not a summon thing. It's just you now have a devil that is your enemy. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, card number 2.
You have a devil.
Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is the Void. Uh-oh. This card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the GM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard that place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it. You draw no more cards, which is funny because you can't draw anymore right now. So you are literally trapped, and I'm going to say you're trapped in a shoe.
Hope you were gonna say bottle.
Fine, we'll do a different thing. We gotta make it spooky, right? You are trapped in an urn.
Why don't you just say I'm trapped inside the haunted fortress?
Nope. You are trapped in an urn. And not an empty one.
Where is that urn located?
The urn is located somewhere underground on these grounds. And you, Hellfire, as Akra, would know whose urn it whose body the urn's ashes belonged to.
You are dreaming in an urn.
So what Hellfire knows, as she's ripped from her body, soul from her body, and put into the urn, is she is now reunited with an old friend of hers. And that old friend is haunting her from her past. Or from beyond the dead, yeah. So,
You're a genie in the urn.
Here's the fun part.
yeah.
The first card says, "I, the devil will haunt me until I die."
Yep.
I'm technically dead.
This is not true. Because if they find you, you still have a physical body and your soul is still there. So your soul going back into your body is what matters whether you can move. You're not dead because your soul is there.
I said I'm technically dead.
But it doesn't
For
mean
the
you're
time
actually
being.
dead. Doesn't mean you're actually dead. So it does not negate the devil that hates you.
No, it just means that.
Here's what makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
I'm a devil dragon, and I got a devil that hates me.
Yeah, something like that.
And someone has a sharpened pole arm, they're gonna shove it up your room.
Oh yeah, that's right. They've got a spear, aka a javelin, aka a pitchfork.
Okay, here's the fun part. Green Dragon has the scent of my soul. He can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another funny thing. Choose your weapon. Choose your
No,
a
I'm
pineapple
going to say
or
I
a
roll.
pitchfork.
Stop! Be quiet, kid.
Okay.
I'm going to have Green Dragon roll perception to see if it can sniff out my soul.
And I'm gonna do this. You all will have in-game 4 hours to find that urn. Because guess who that old friend of yours was, Hellfire?
The demon?
The demon that hates you. So you're in trouble. Okay.
13.
I'm going to say because the base was a 2, he does
I can
not
re-roll?
sniff. He does not sniff out your urn. He does not know where your urn is. He can't see. He can't smell. He can't feel the presence of the urn.
Okay.
However, if you roll for Frederick's character and if Kid rolls perception, both of them, and one of them rolls high enough, maybe.
He can hear you.
Yep. Alright, so that one's a little better. Trey, you somewhat have an idea.
Okay.
And it seems like Trey's the only one who has a somewhat idea.
He has a 19.
But a base of 7.
That doesn't mean anything.
I know, but it does. Because the modifier is great and all. But a modifier is just a modifier without the base number, in my eyes. And being the DM, I say, since the base number was below 10, the modifier is great and all, but the base number is below 10, therefore, it's not high enough for the DM to choose.
Okay, question.
So Trey has somewhat an idea.
Right. But I have a question. Where did we go? Where did we go? Because we're not on the map.
Yes, you are. Scrolling. You'll see a campground with a big circle around it. You're there.
Okay.
That was weird.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
You used... are you able to shrink and expand the circle that I created?
I am not. I can move said circle. I think. Yes, I can move said circle. I cannot get rid of it.
I didn't say get rid of it.
Or shrink or expand either.
Okay. How about this? I will get rid of said circle.
Okay.
And then you create a said circle with a radius of where Trey believes it might be.
Alright. Give me a second.
Can I use arcane?
Drawing. Enter drawing mode. That is not what I wanted.
It's not
Pointers.
drawing,
It's pointers. I know.
Yes, pointers.
Alright. So he believes... Actually, it's not even in this area, but it's it's hidden pretty well. He believes he's got he's got 8 different beliefs on this. He believes that there is a couple of them of spots that could be possibilities. What he believes is they're shallow areas. But what he believes doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I think I see where you're. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Well,
There's 8, remember? 8 spots.
yeah.
Now, what were you going to say, Hellfire?
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Does anyone can use arcane knowledge to?
Just hold on.
Okay.
What was that?
Gonna have Dragon re-roll to see if he can get better.
No. I'm going to say this time, what you rolled is what you get.
Okay.
So that's 4. 5. And I will tell you this. If you find the wrong spot, then you get an encounter.
Oh, yikes.
It's random too, right? The encounter?
7.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, actually, yes and no. Basically, I've got encounters set up, but I wasn't planning on these cards actually being prepared. So it'll be literal random NPCs I pull out of, wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, the 8 places have been placed.
I see him on the map.
You can roll Arcana to help, because technically
Okay.
a soul is a magical source,
Okay,
and therefore
let's see,
you could detect it, if you're lucky.
let's see what I get.
Alright,
Base of 9, but total of 17.
no, that was the green dragon. Yours was the
Oh.
6 with a 14
6
with the modifier. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the only one who has a remote idea, especially now, the only one who has a remote idea or a whiff of some kind of magical energy, doesn't know if it's Hellfire or not, or Ekra, is the young green dragon. But it's a faint whiff of just magical energy. It's not detectable like
Does
what it
that-
is.
Does that eliminate any of the spots?
It eliminates... Well, actually, it makes you think. Makes the green dragon think that this spot here is a possible knot. And that this spot here is a possible knot.
Okay.
But doesn't know about anywhere else. But like I said, possible knot.
Right.
Keyword there.
Green Dragon is gonna go over here.
Okay. So,
And
roll investigation to find out. Like, to dig through. For the green dragon.
Yep.
The other characters can also try to fan out and look too. Okay,
We got a high
with an
base,
investigation, you find that is not where the urn is. Instead, you find... Give me a second, because I'm still trying to find something. Okay. You find... Where's Combat Tracker? I'm just going to add this manually. and then add the token on top of it. That didn't work, did it? Give me a second. Alright, that's going to remove them all, so no. Alright. Okay. Move the circle. And just do that. Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
This is what you find. Now, the only one that sees it right now coming out of the ground is the young green dragon. And because the young green dragon is there and was investigating, it's the only one that knows, unless if anyone else rolls perception. Oops.
Use detect magic.
Hold on. Initiative for NPC. Okay. So, anyways, before you do any attacks with the young green dragon, does anyone want to see if they see or hear?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Trey.
do.
Okay, Frederick wants to try too.
Yeah.
Trey, you don't
Don't see
notice
anything.
anything. You don't care. Celestia, you can very much see this thing coming out of the ground and trying to grab at the young green dragon. So, yeah. Alright.
I wonder, what's
So-
it, incubus or succubus?
It's an incubus.
I don't know.
Alright. Now,
I'm trying to figure out which one is worse.
that's male. And it's not as bad as the other. Alright. So now that you're all in initiative that have noticed, and that, is an NPC, starting with Celestia Greenleaf.
Hold on, I haven't wrote initiative because
You aren't in initiative because you didn't notice. So you're all the way
Right.
to the west of them.
right.
So, Celestia, your move.
Alright. You have the choice
Man,
of...
I got it. Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in for me so I can see my attack?
Why is the young green dragon bigger?
I didn't need...
No, on my attacking my thing.
I
She
can't
knows.
zoom into that. You have claws, you have darts, and you have a warhammer.
I'll use that warhammer.
Okay.
Well, I think he was asking you to move his character over there.
I
His
already
character's already over there.
Oh, okay.
did. He was asking me if I could zoom in so he could see the character sheet, and I was saying no, I cannot.
I'll use my warhammer, and I'm gonna target the incubus.
Yep. Obviously. Alright. That is a hit.
Damage.
Yep. It is wounded. It was partially resisted. So now you know, bludgeoning, it'll resist partially.
So it only took
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
Yep. Young green dragon's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
We're waiting because I think she's picking something to do. That's a
Yeah.
hit. Partially resisted,
No.
9 damage total.
I think her body, her speakers
It's
went out.
partially resisted to piercing as well.
Yep. And probably poison. Let me check. No, that's the young green dragon. Hold on. It is... Yep, poison, bludgeoning, and piercing you've figured out.
So it's partially resisted, so how much damage did it actually take?
9. I told you that.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, she's got a second
yeah.
attack because multi-attack with young green dragon. Alright, that is a hit. Partially resisted, so now you also know slashing damage. It's partially resisting. So it did 5 points of damage, it is only wounded.
My attacks with my weapons will be useless against this thing. So
Not useless, just it'll partially resist any damage from it. That doesn't make it useless. Anyways, so that's your turns?
I think you got magic.
Yep.
Please go.
Alright, Incubus's turn. Alright. It's going to use Draining Kiss
Ooh.
on the young green dragon. It's gonna kiss you, dragon. Hide your kids. Hold on. I messed up.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Here comes the save. It's a success. So, question is, does Draining Kiss mean nope? Half as much damage on a successful.
Yikes.
So that's 15 damage of psychic damage to your young green dragon, and then as an extra, he just goes, "I love you, dragon. Won't you stay with me?" And he's persuading. He's trying to persuade. So have your dragon roll insight against a dirty 22.
Ooh.
Ooh. Your dragon believes that this incubus is its lover and is thinking of switching sides.
Oh crap.
So the next two turns from your young green dragon will be Constitution saves. If one of them is a fail, it changes sides to neutral. If it fails a second time, it's become hostile and it's on the incubus's side.
Oh crap.
Dang, that nat 1
hey,
was
Trey.
bad.
Trey, roll perception.
God.
Huh?
Roll perception, she says. Anyways,
I don't want to be in this fight.
well, Trey needs to roll
Not my
perception
fight.
anyway.
Fine.
That was persuasion
Yeah.
anyway, so reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, perception. That's better. Alright, so you can see him now.
Alright. That means I gotta roll initiative.
Hold on.
Yes.
What is Hellfire saying about what he sees?
I was just saying he sees the fight.
Okay, good. Yes, you see a young green dragon fawning over an incubus with hearts in its eyes, going, "My soulmate, I will do as you wish."
Alright. Let me roll initiative.
I know name again.
What?
I know name again. I'm the helpful again.
Okay. Alright. So now, Trey, you have moved up. Your turn still. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come
now
for you?
I know that I'm gonna use an attack that
Okay.
doesn't have piercing. That doesn't have piercing or poison.
Hey, kid.
Yo,
It's partially resistant to it, so it won't take a full damage, but it will still take damage. It will be partially resisted.
Alright. So here's what we know. Well, what you guys know. Partially resistant to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. That's all you know.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I know I have an attack that doesn't cause piercing, but I know it always hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's a magic attack.
Magic missile.
Yep.
Great. Just yell it out. You want to do the attack for me?
Anyways, you gonna target?
Hold on. Where is it? Target?
Mm-hmm.
Two.
Alright, 2 points of damage to the incubus. And it is now... I'm gonna say it's now on Celestia. Because Young Green Dragon... Oh wait, that's right, Young Green Dragon still needs to do its Constitution save.
Yeah.
So the first one, if it's above a 12, it's a success. Actually, no. Because of this kind of encounter, if it's above a 15. It's well above.
17.
Good job. So that's the first save, but you still have to do one more to be successful and get out of this incubus spell. Alright, Celestia.
Hold on. I'll be right back when Grandma's home.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna do your thing for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's have any magic attacks.
She's gonna back up a little bit because this
Be
is gonna
careful.
hurt.
You were close enough for an opportunity attack, you know.
I was 10 feet.
Were you?
Yes, a 5 foot is close enough.
You were right here. So yes,
That's
you were.
10.
Yes, you were 10 feet. I was just making sure. Alright. And it's a miss. Or a fail, I mean. Sorry. Dexterity was a fail. For Fireball. Oh.
It was,
Why?
it was a save.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It was a failed save. And I messed up. I am sorry. It is partially resisting the fire damage. So it took 12 damage. So now you know it's partially resistant to fire damage. Anyways, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Fireball's radius. What is Fireball's radius?
60.
It is.
It's 60. I know the spell
No.
by heart. It's a 60-foot radius.
Hear me out. Let her
It's a 20
speak.
foot radius.
And that's why I said let her speak. Let me just... Let's see. Fireball. Can't... Let's see. I'm just going to confirm. Alright. Range is 150. But the
Yeah,
radius...
I
But the
can't-
radius...
Attack.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I said range is 150. But... Yes. The... It's a 20-foot radius sphere. So Hellfire's correct. Which also means Young Green Dragon, Trey Draylon is also taking fire damage.
Yeah.
And full blunt of it too, unless you do a dex save high enough.
Which I'm about to try to do.
Yep.
What am I rolling against?
It does not say, so let me just double check. Let's see. If a 14 was a failure, okay, it's a DC 17.
It's a Dex
DC 17. Yes, Dex DC 17.
I'll probably fail it.
You succeed. The Young Green Dragon
No,
does.
Green Dragon succeeds.
I repeat, the Young Green Dragon succeeds.
Okay. Let me see what I get.
But it still takes half damage.
Yeah.
I fail.
And yes, Trey, you take the full blunt of 25 damage.
Thank
So let me
God.
add that. 25. And for the Young Green Dragon, half of 24 is 12. So 27
Damn it.
is the total damage on Young Green Dragon. Because it already had damage on it. And now...
24, but I had 25.
Okay. Listen closely. 25 in half is a decimal.
Okay.
It's not rounded up damage. So,
Okay.
I went with round down 1, So it's an even number that I can cut in half.
Gotcha.
Anyways. So now you can remove the circle because Fireball has been cast. Also, the grass is on fire, so be careful of that. And it is
I
now
wasn't in the air.
on, I'm going to say it's on Trey to
Yeah.
do his attack, and then it's going to be on the Incubus because, well, no, it's going to be on Young Green Dragon to do a Constitution save.
The incubus, the incubus thingy is gonna have to, since whoever's in the range is gonna take a d6 fire damage per round while the grass is on fire.
Yeah,
Not if I'm in the air.
but are you wearing anything heavy? Armor-wise?
I don't think this character does.
Let me see. Inventory. Nope. You don't have... Wait, do you have armor?
Not in this campaign.
Then you're good. You can
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah.
But remember, you still have that injured wing.
No, I thought I healed it up.
Not after you got attacked by the frogs, the toads. Remember?
Yeah.
We were gone for 2 weeks. Pretty sure you would have time to heal between that time.
But here's the thing. In-game time
Okay.
is different.
Alrighty.
So anyways, so just remember you'll be stunted on your flying.
Right.
I'll say your flying speed is cut in half because of injury.
Right.
So it is on you, Trey. What you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna be partially in the air, at least where I'm not touching
I'm
the
back.
flaming grass.
Okay, welcome back, Frederick.
Well, if
So let's see.
even if you're partially in the air, you're still gonna be cooking.
Yeah, that's true because you're above heat, and heat rises.
True.
Anyways, Hellfire did an attack for you, Frederick. Hope you don't mind. Problem is, it was
No, I don't
Fireball. Problem is, it was Fireball, and so Trey took a full blunt of 25 extra damage while it was only targeting Incubus because of the radius. Young Green Dragon took half. Incubus partially resisted it, but technically took full blunt because it failed its dex save. And now the grass around it is on fire.
I put the circle back on just to show the grass on fire.
That's fine. You can keep it there.
So I'm kind of still in it. I'm kind of still in it, but I'm cooking.
Okay.
You're not in it.
Yes, he is.
I'm 20 feet and I'm 20 feet, and
Yeah.
it's 20 feet radius.
Oh, then yeah, he's fine because he's on the outside of the circle. You're on the very edge of it. You're on the very edge of it, so your fur is somewhat singed. But that's at best. So, anyways, it is Trey's turn still.
I know.
And it's in between turns, so this is your
Yeah.
damage. Your fire damage. 5 points from the flames. So now you're at 30.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Whoa.
Question is,
Whoa.
actually, I'm gonna do this. If your Ray of Frost is very, very powerful enough, I will let it be that it is successful, and on top of that, the fire goes out.
There's no mail.
Okay.
However-
it'll only go out in that ray area.
Yeah, I know. However, if it's not a good enough roll, then
The fire
it just
will- the ray?
no, the ray of frost just dissipates and doesn't do anything.
Gotcha.
So let's see. I am not gonna let that count. Plus, it was a miss anyway, so it dissipates.
Alright.
Anyways, it is now on Young Green Dragon to do a Constitution saving throw to see if it can break out of the curse of the Incubus. Remember, you have to beat a 15. Which I don't think you will. Oh.
Hey.
Alright, so Young Green Dragon has switched to neutral side. It doesn't know whether it wants to continue to stay.
Why did you take it off?
It's not. It's not off. It's there. It's there. Trust me. Click on where it was. You'll see. It's neutral now.
Okay.
As in its faction is. Anyway, so it doesn't know what side to pick. And now it's on the Incubus's turn.
But if it succeeds next round, it will be back on our side.
Precisely. Alright. It is going to... Now, it's going to continue to attack your Young Green Dragon, but this time it's a claw attack. He's like, don't worry, this will only hurt for a bit, my love. And he slashes. And it's a miss. He says, why do you test my love? I only want to be with you. Don't you want to be with me? Trying to continue to persuade it. Do insight. Against a dirty 24. Persuasion. For Young Green Dragon, that is. Yeah. Alright, you succeed this time, but you're still in neutral territory here. So, it is now on Celestia. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Alright, we're stuck with...
I think we had to mute again because I remember Granny the song for him.
Yeah.
I got a thing that I can try now. What the hell?
It's the circle. I'm playing with it.
Dude.
It's going.
Go to the bathroom.
I'm a fun DM, aren't I? Alright.
Alright. Celestia is gonna use her her action to control flame.
Okay. And how does that work?
Well, she can control where the flame is, so she's gonna push all the flame into one area.
Okay. Is there, like, is it, like, there's a roll or anything? Or is it just, she does it?
She just does it, but it takes up her action.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask, what is the shaping of the fire now?
A 5-foot circle.
So there's no specific shape you want it to take around it.
5-foot circle / wall of flame.
Okay, so we're trapping this incubus. Okay. Which is going to be pointless because, remember, as we figured out, it's resistant to fire. It could just walk right through. And take the damage like nothing.
But the damage, it's all of that fire that was surrounding a 20-foot area is now compacted.
Yeah. It's still not going to trick the system to change it.
Okay.
So it's still going to be fire damage.
Yeah.
Partially
I was gonna
resisted.
say, the damage would have been like doubled in a way.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, still roll the damage.
Alright. So it's taking 1d6. So it takes 1 damage. So let me add that. It's now at that much damage. Okay. And technically it doesn't count because, well, it's still 1. Because partially resisted 1 damage, it's still going to be 1 damage. So, and that was Celestia's turn. Trey, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, what's the radius?
15. Okay. Here, I'll just
Let me
look in the
see.
Oh,
chat.
by the way, did the Green Dragon succeed what they listed to it?
No, it's neutral territory. Anyway, each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you. Oh, and range itself. So, do you want the cube to be directly at the incubus, or do you want it to be directly, like, in an angle towards the incubus at all? Like, where do you want it?
I'm thinking
Maybe right around, like, show me with this square. Hold on. Let me put it down and, like, do you want it here? Like right here?
There. Yeah.
Because Young Green Dragon is somewhat within that cube.
Right.
So it'll still be affected.
If you scoot it over an inch, it won't be.
So here?
Yeah. Where only
Okay.
the incubus is affected.
Alright. I mean, you could move a little closer and get him directly in the center of the cube. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let me do that because I'm right at 15 feet.
Well, no, because directly in the center of the cube, the Young Green Dragon is still in effect.
Yeah.
So we'll put it here. You move closer, and it will
right
be
at
that
15,
way.
Yeah, right. And I'm right at 15 feet.
Yeah, but it's range itself, so it's literally you have to be at the edge of this.
Right.
So move yourself to the edge of the square. There you go.
Alright.
Now cast. That's a nat 20. Let's go. Alright, double the damage. So that's half damage for some reason. Oh, because it succeeded somehow. But still. Oh, because it nat 20'd. Never mind. Don't roll another damage.
Okay.
I read that wrong. Okay. So that was that.
And that was 2d8 of thunder damage.
Yep. Young Green Dragon, roll Constitution saving throw to see if you can fix yourself back to neutral territory. Or back to friendly status. Yeah.
What's wrong, Mom?
Okay. That's a success. You have become a friend again.
Okay, and now it's going to make an attack.
Alright.
Might want to back up some, just to be safe, you know.
Well, not necessarily. Unless it's necessary. Alright, that's a failed Constitution save for the monster. Incubus. Okay, partially resisted damage from its breath, poison breath weapon.
Yeah.
And so it took 3 damage, and it's heavied.
Alright.
And it's now...
then
Well, I'm going to
going
say...
for another-
Nope, because I'm going to say that the Constitution save counted as one part of the action.
Alright. The Green Dragon is going to take to the air about 20 feet high.
Okay. And now it's Incubus's turn. And he's going to... Give me a second.
Green Dragon is out of Incubus's range.
I'm aware. But... just because he's out of range... And... Kid, yes, you're in the air too. But he's not attacking this time. He's doing something else. Here comes the wisdom save that you're doing. You succeed.
What was that?
You succeeded a wisdom save against his charm.
Oh,
So
well,
he looks
well, I
at
thought it
you,
was a
kid,
meatball.
and goes like a demon hiss, and goes, "You will be under my control next, feathered one."
And you
Sorry, I don't
20.
swing that way.
And
You
then
nat
it's
20.
on Celestia.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
is it
Okay, I need
Basically,
magic missile. Magic missile.
well, hold on.
I'm gonna straight away do magic missile.
But hold on.
You don't have magic missile.
I was asking, is the Incubus, is he demon, abyssal,
Oh, yeah, you
or
do.
infernal?
Hold on. He speaks Abyssal, Common, Infernal, and he can do telepathy.
Well,
Anyways, go ahead,
I
Frederick.
understood what he said.
Magic missiles from Celestia.
Nice.
Alright, so he is very heavy, but he's hanging in there. And also he takes the damage from this, from fire damage. It's 5 fire damage. So now, well no, wait, nope,
He's
it's,
tough resistant.
yeah, I know. So I'm gonna say that's how much, but he's still gonna be swaying a bit, but still hissing demonically at Trey.
Well, the thing is, I will understand what he's saying because I speak
Abyssal?
abyssal.
Well, he's not
Yeah,
saying it in
look at
Abyssal.
Yeah.
He's not saying it in Abyssal.
Okay.
He said it in Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
Let's see. Yeah. Know what? Yep. Yes, I do.
Alright. So then you still understand. And so does
Yes.
he. When you said, sorry, I don't sing that way, lol. Alright. It's on you, Trey. What you gonna do?
Let's see,
Besides
he's
what you
heavy.
said. Yes, he's heavy.
Well, I don't need to use Thunderwave again. I'm gonna do Magic Missile.
Okay.
Maybe I'll kill him.
Alright. 3 points of damage to him.
Magic missile has 4 missiles that go out. So roll.
Yeah,
3
no.
No. I'm
Listen.
using first level.
Yes,
Okay.
it has 4 missiles that go out. But here's the thing. The damage that the die rolls is the damage that those 4 missiles do altogether. That's how it works.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if I was
So-
doing the hard spell of it, then it would.
Yeah. It gains 1 extra missile for each spell slot above 1. Anyways, Young Green Dragon, what you gonna do?
Wait, did you calculate the damage from Trey's magic missile?
Yes, it's already done. Eat this,
And
Buttercup.
look at that.
Did you oh. Alright. Was that supposed to
Roll.
be for the getting the breath weapon back?
Recharge.
Yeah, it did not recharge. It has to be 5 or 6.
Alrighty.
So anything?
What
Gonna
else?
Fly in a little bit.
Just realize he's within that radius. So if you want to do a melee attack, you'd have to be 5 feet, which I think you'd be in the radius.
Of the flames?
Of the flames, yes. The thunder wave is done.
It's
Right.
not actually gonna be what I'm. It's basically my character is gonna be hitting it with its tail, meaning 10-foot range is still gonna hit with the tail.
Unarmed strike is what it's going to count as, because, as you know, Young Green Dragon doesn't have that attack.
Okay.
Well, it shouldn't. I think you added that manually.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So that's its unarmed
two
strike.
Two claw attacks.
Okay, but are you within 5 feet? That's a hit, by the way. And you will be taking fire damage from the heat because you are in the range. And that's also a hit. So roll damage while I give you your 5 points of damage from fire. Well, actually, not 5. It's this. Alright, he is swaying. And you also took 6 points of fire damage for your Young Green Dragon. So 33, I think, is your damage now.
Yep.
All right.
And like I said, he is swaying like crazy,
Oh,
but
God.
he's still
How
standing.
is it? Yeah.
And he looks at the young green dragon and goes, "I thought you were going to be my friend. We'll have to try this again." And he's going to do a persuasion check. So roll insight. Yeah, you can do that. All he has to do is yell. You got a 19. You got to beat a 19 with insight.
Roll good. Roll good.
Very good. Okay. So your young green dragon sees through this and so goes like a dragon kind of snort with a bit of poison popping out of its nostrils. And it's still the Incubus's turn, so he's going to move towards Trey and try to claw him.
He's still inside the thing. So
I know.
here.
Hold on.
And I'm still in the air.
Does a 22 hit Trey? I think it does.
Question.
Yeah.
What?
How tall is this thing?
Yeah, how tall is
Crazy
he?
air.
I don't think it's going to tell. It's just going to say its size, which is medium. So it doesn't give you a height. Anyways,
Well, what I'm saying is Trey's in the air.
well, it's...
Trey's 20 feet in the air. Trey's 20 feet in the air, kind of.
Okay. So then
He's
I will
too- he's
I will
too
say
high for the
then we redo this. Hold on. Remove the 9 damage so you're back to 30. And we'll redo this. He's going to roll with disadvantage, I'm going to say. He's going to try to jump up.
Yeah.
And that's why he's rolling with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because the incubus does not have wings. A succubus does.
It's a miss. So you're safe from his claw. And again, he hisses at you demonically. It's not Akra's turn because she's still in an urn with her demon enemy, or devil enemy. That used to be her friend. And it is now on Celestia. What is Celestia going to do to the incubus that is now 25 feet away?
I'm gonna use all my spells. I'm gonna move up to a little bit closer, like some closer to the fucking incubus.
Okay.
I'm like right there, and I'm gonna use all my spells at the highest.
Cloud dagger?
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers.
What's the range of that so that I know if I'm safe or not?
It's a 60-foot range and a 5-foot cube.
It's saying this to you, Trey, when you said that.
Yeah, I know.
So anyone who can read Abyssal can understand that, or can understand Abyssal, knows that Trey just said, "Dude, sorry, I don't swing that way, man," and this incubus is going, "Love me," and it was an infernal. Sorry. Hell no to the no.
Right on top of the incubus. Right on top of the incubus.
Okay, what
Right
was
there.
it?
Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
You might want to move it back just a little bit.
No, she just needs to rotate it.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot cube. You're not
Yeah.
in it.
Okay.
You're good.
Just make sure.
So, what is the way of this damage? It's just damage?
Right.
Alright, how did this incubus die by this attack, Frederick?
He got impaled multiple times in the head and one in the heart through his chest onto your side.
Alright. So,
Right
you
where the heart
see...
is. Right where the heart is.
Alright, so you see
Read the,
a...
chat.
Hold on. It's exceeding dying, yeah, it's fine. And it's Cloud of Daggers, so you're good. All right. So, anyways, so the incubus, who has been impaled into the head by many, many, many daggers, and then I'm gonna say one or two of them go through his chest, one of them hitting his heart.
Yeah, through his heart.
Yes, one goes through his lungs, one goes through his heart, but the rest of them all stab him in the head, and he topples to the floor and just decays before your very eyes. The smell. Roll perception. Because there's a smell.
Oh, God.
Remember, you're still on the clock trying to find Akra's soul.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so Trey, you can smell it. Celestia, you can smell it. Let's see if the young green dragon can smell it. And you're going to have it roll perception because of its senses. Or, I mean, with advantage. So, roll again. Yeah, young green dragon. So, it's going to take the 19. So, I'm going to say the young green dragon can smell it, but doesn't get bothered by it because of its poison affinity. Or immunity. And, yeah, Trey and Celestia. You are taking poison damage, and I'm going to roll a d8. It'll be d8 poisoning damage. You both take 4 poison damage from the horrific decaying smell of this incubus that Celestia killed. So, 4 for you. Trey's at 34. Alright. And
by the way,
there we go.
That cloud of daggers lasts for 1 whole minute.
Okay. That's nice. Alright, so you've got a few more holes to go. Remember that the young green dragon thinks that the two over here are a possible no. Young green dragon's gonna inspect here. Investigation. Oh, no, it is not. You dig up a rock because of the nat 1. But as the young green dragon digs up a rock, something else pokes out. Now give me a moment to find its character sheet. Now the good thing is it should be very easy.
Over by the dragon.
What?
Actually, Celestia needs to roll perception, don't she?
Why?
To see if she sees anything climbing out.
Well, all that's going to come up is going to be easy. So, I don't think it's going to matter, but you can. Nat 20. Wow. Nice. So you can see the ground parting ways as this young green dragon had found a rock, but you also see a bone, almost with eagle vision, popping out of the the ground underneath the rock, and then you see more bone, and then more bone. What you see horrifies you, Celestia. It horrifies you to no end. Because you know this monster, and you're creeped out by these things. Are you ready to meet what you're creeped out by?
What is it?
It's a skeleton. And it's dancing. It's dancing. And it's singing. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
She wouldn't be creeped out per se. She's a werewolf, so it's more like...
Well, yeah, but here's what I'm doing. It's got a silver blade that is rusted.
Ooh, okay.
So that's why she's freaked out by it. Because werewolves, silver.
Silver. Silver will kill her. Silver will kill her.
Silver stops the regeneration. Yes.
But it's like dinner, but blade.
Yeah.
Dinner, but blade.
All right. So Young Green Dragon rolls initiative, and
You might wanna clear
Celestia,
out
do
the
you make your choice on whether you want to get in there and help?
No, I'm not going in there because it has silver in its hand. Definitely not.
You can always use your magic missile, you know.
Well, then fine. If I can use a magic missile, I'll just go in there and help the dragon. But I have to stay away from the silver.
Okay. So Young Green Dragon is up first. Well, technically,
You can
we
always
still have to see
Clear
if
my,
Celestia rolls.
Initiative.
Celestia, you could always climb on Green Dragon's back.
Joker.
Oh yeah, I can actually do that.
Cowardice!
Joker.
Live to fight. What?
Can you clear my initiative?
I can't. I don't think. Oh, yes, I can.
You're now a dragon rider.
Okay, Hiccup.
Get a room.
I like Hiccup.
Yep,
I like Hiccup.
yep. And okay then, Toothless. Alright, and then Celestia is after the skeleton. And the skeleton's after Young Green Dragon. Meanwhile...
Do you want Trey to see if he sees a skeleton?
Oh, yes, he's gotta see if he can hear it or see it. But because of the distance... he has to roll with disadvantage.
Alrighty.
So he has to roll perception with disadvantage, and whatever he gets, he gets.
At the bottom, click the DIS and then roll perception.
Yes, you need to diss it.
I know.
Diss it like it's somebody you hate. Okay, you can't tell and you don't care. So
I'm not going over there.
So you don't have to roll initiative. All right, so Young Green Dragon's first.
Alrighty.
Now the good thing is, like I said, this should be piece of cake for you guys. I bet you one hit will kill it.
Well, because it has silver, a silver blade. I don't think so with me.
Well, here's the good. But here's the good thing. It's not a huge challenge rating monster. That was a hit. Okay. So that's also a hit. And both of those attacks, the second one didn't matter. How did you kill this skeleton? I told you. Very easy.
Took the sword out of its hands and then fed it to the wolf.
Fed the
fed
skeleton
the
itself? No, the skeleton, she means.
Yeah,
Okay.
I fed the skeleton to the wolf.
Okay.
So the werewolf is now nomming on a skeleton's bones. Without the sword being in its hand. Or, bone clench. Or whatever. Alright, so you have now... you have now removed 2 spots. You still have 6 more, and I'm going to say that this has now taken you half hour. You have 3.5 left. 3.5 hours.
From here, I'm doing a perception check.
Okay. You'd have to get close to one of the areas and investigate it to find out.
And I'll go one. Hey, Hellfire, can you move me to zoom out? Hellfire.
Zoomed out.
Go up a little. Go to the one right to the top left corner for me.
Top left?
Top left, where that green
Those
spot
ones,
is. Yeah.
Those ones were already deemed as maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe
Let's go right.
not.
Let's go to the one in the middle of the 2 dots.
So the one right directly below the rocks in the fireplace?
Yes.
All right.
And do investigation for me.
Alright, roll
I do
investigation
my-
for Celestia.
And clear Celestia's targets.
It's not a target, it's an effect. So it's still an effect, technically. Anyways. Alright, so Celestia, your investigation tells you it is not the spot. And therefore you get an encounter.
Alright.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Silver.
Well, I'm not going to do what I was about to pull up. And because you don't really... I'm going to say that your character doesn't like silver, but doesn't mind if it's like anything else. So hold on. Oh no. And that's what I picked for you. Give me a second.
What?
Give me a second. Move that circle. Put down its spot where it was, and this is what you find.
Yikes.
It is a white. It's a white. W-I-G-H-T.
What's the challenge I won that?
It's a 3, so it should be pretty easy for you.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Why I was like, ooh. Because I saw it's got a longsword. It's silver.
Fuck.
So, you're in danger. So,
Yeah,
now,
I'm in danger.
Young Green Dragon, roll perception. And Celestia rolls initiative.
You hear me
Just-
like whimpering.
Yeah.
Getting scared because that's silver.
Yeah. Alright. And did you roll initiative for Celestia? Also, yes, Young Green Dragon, you can smell this thing very well. And you can also smell the silver weapon. Alright. So, do you want to help out?
Yes.
Alright. So, roll initiative for the Young Green Dragon.
And Trey, you do it too. Trey, you do it too.
He hasn't noticed yet. He has to roll perception first.
I know,
Yeah,
because
perception.
my investigation was 21.
Nice. A nat 20 in initiative. Young Green Dragon's going first again. So Akra. Or not Akra, Trey. You are going to roll perception.
Okay.
I'm
Regular
asking.
or
I'm
at
asking, not
disadvantage?
telling.
Yeah,
Asking.
but am I
Okay.
going to be at a disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
It is 7 o'clock, by the way. In 30 minutes, I end it. Okay, with that nat 20 perception, you can see, smell, and you can feel the fear that emanates from Celestia, but you can see, you can definitely see the white. And you know that it should be a piece of cake, but it's still a danger to Celestia.
True.
So do you want to go in?
As much as this party has been trying to kill me,
Alright, roll
Yeah.
initiative.
I'm going to be nice and help.
Alright. But yes, nice nat 20 with the perception. And a nat 20 in initiative. Okay, so Young Green Dragons first, then Trey, then White, then Celestia. Bring it. Young Green Dragon, what you gonna do?
I'm going to do a nature check. I mean, a knowledge check.
Well, that's on your
I mean,
turn.
Yeah, I know.
But it's Young Green Dragon's turn.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying I know what I'm going to do, but I don't have knowledge. No, that's investigation.
Your target just disappeared.
Ooh.
Young Green Dragon, the targeting note is gone.
Yeah, you're not targeting anybody.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, that's a hit. And that is also a hit.
That one.
Okay, it's wounded.
11.
It's still just wounded, and it partially resisted the claw, so you know it partially resists slashing.
Yeah.
Both of those were claws, so it partially resisted both. So it took a total of 12 damage. And it is now on Trey.
Like I said I was going to do a basic. Well, what would it be? Investigation, or would it be?
What are you doing?
I was going to see what it's like immune to or whatever.
That would be insight in this case.
Oh, insight. Alrighty.
Okay.
Because you're trying to read its defenses.
Right.
No. You know nothing about this creature. You only know that it looks disgusting and it's got a silver sword, that's it. And you know it's evil.
Yeah.
Well, on my turn, I'm gonna do an insight as well to see its weaknesses. Hopefully it doesn't attack me with that sword.
Well, its turn is before yours, so you best hope not. Anyways, Trey, your action.
Well, since I don't know if it's immune to a person or not, I'm gonna take a stab at it with a longbow.
Okay.
Just to see.
Go ahead.
So,
You're already targeting it, so you're good. That's a hit.
and let's see what damage is.
It did not partially resist for some reason. It took 9 damage. It's weird because it's a magic attack. It's a magic arrow.
Yes.
So therefore it won't partially resist due to the non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. So you now know that because your arrow was not silvered and it is a magical.
What, Emma?
Yes.
It did not resist it.
Yes.
So that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, White's turn.
Get out of his range.
He sees Celestia. He's like, I know your weakness.
I'm gonna get you.
So he goes up
Oh God!
and with a long sword attack.
God, miss.
It's a miss. But he's got multi-attack. It's a multi-attack, so he's got another try.
Miss.
Nat 1! He's taking his own damage.
Yes.
He's gonna scratch himself.
No, he's gonna cut himself.
No, he's gonna cut himself.
Because, yeah. So he takes his own 9 damage, 11 damage, which partially resists to 5, making him heavied. And it is now on Celestia.
Instead on the insight, I'm gonna do my warhammer on him.
Okay.
Hold on. To make this even more interesting.
I would have used magic missile.
Anyways, what is it, Hellfire?
This is gonna make this is something you actually might want to do.
What?
If you use greater invisibility on yourself, you will go invisible. He will not be able to see you.
Okay. Well, wait till Frederick's available for you to pitch this idea.
Is he not here?
He had to answer his grandma.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm here. I'm not muted. It's just, yeah. What was the idea?
If you use greater invisibility on yourself, you will be invisible to the creature. Meaning the silver longsword, he can't cut what he cannot see.
Yeah.
Where is greater invisibility on this?
Right.
Huh?
You realize... Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorcerer. I just wanted to see... Okay, so it lasts for up to 1 minute, but it's... No, concentration is 1 minute. So, he's got to concentrate and not be hit for a whole minute, which is 2 whole rounds.
Right.
Yes.
No.
So, it's a risk.
So, basically,
You'll be putting him in danger. I mean, putting her in danger.
no, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would. Because
Yeah,
2
you
whole
would.
rounds, if this thing isn't dead, he can still attack her.
Right. If
You can't
Young
attack.
Dragon-
You can't see.
But you're concentrating to cast the spell, which means you can't be
Right.
invisible until that concentration casting is done. Which
Okay.
lasts for up to 1 minute.
That's
Combat
better than-
is... A
Right.
whole round of combat is 30 seconds.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'll be using my
And-
Warhammer then. My Warhammer on
All
that
right.
guy. Or my magic missile.
Your choice.
Okay, Warhammer.
I would say magic missile, because it's a magical item, and
Yeah,
it's-
I was gonna say if you wanted to use magic missile at 5th level, you could cast. You could do 5.
over there. It's in the other pile, I said.
yeah, I think plus
Right.
it's
You're like
magical item.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my magic missile on 6th level.
6th
Fifth
level.
level.
Alright,
6th level,
Frederick.
yeah.
Frederick,
What?
when she talks in the background, please mute. Just to be safe.
Okay.
And okay, how did the magic missile kill this white?
All 5 magic missile went into the white's mouth.
And exploded?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the magic missiles stuff themselves down its throat, technically. And then while they're in its stomach, it explodes. Bits and viscera are all over the party. Because the blast radius was big enough to hit you all. Now, you can do a dexterity saving throw, if you so choose, so you can dodge the viscera, but you're going to do it with a disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yes. So, for Celestia, the 15, I'm going to say it's a fail, because it's going to be a 17 needed. Trey,
It's
not...
gonna be a fail.
Green
'Cause-
dragon is in the air.
Yeah, but it's going in a blast, so it's going to go everywhere. Including
Alrighty.
the air.
In the air. Where
So
I
dex
was.
save. Disadvantage.
Right.
And
And I'm
so,
still in the
right
air.
now, Celestia and Trey, you are completely covered. If it doesn't beat a 17, which it didn't, Young Green Dragon, you are covered in Viscera as well.
And you gotta do Celestia's dex save. With the
She already did it. She already did it.
Did a regular.
Yeah,
Did a
but
regular.
but she rolled twice for disadvantage. Took the lower number, which was a 15, still doesn't beat a 17.
Okay.
Basically, the reason I made it you had to beat a 17 is because that was a blast. Meaning that Viscera is going fast. So you have to be quick enough to dodge. And it's going everywhere, so it's literally almost impossible to dodge. Anyways, next area you want to inspect?
I was gonna go back to mine where I got that 21.
Alright, so
Zoom out for me, Hellfire. Zoom out for me, Hellfire. On the map.
Young Green Dragon, you have found another NPC. But not
Dang it.
Acra. In
Okay,
fact,
let me see what.
it's going to be an easy one. Actually, I'm going to make it be 2 of them. That's because it's easy.
Go ahead and do
Go
go ahead
ahead.
and do Trey's real quick.
Let me do mine. Because I had originally 21 on the one next to me.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll it or?
You did not do an investigation right now, so
Okay.
reroll.
Okay.
Okay, you investigate and you find your own encounter. So,
Alright.
give me a second. I'm gonna give you...
Something that's gonna kill me.
No. It'll be simple, but a pain in the ass. And you'll get yours in the second round, so hold on. Alright, and in Celestia, you investigate and find the urn. So, you have a chance to put a stop to the encounters that are about to happen by...
Okay.
Celestia does, by breaking the urn, I'm gonna say.
And I do.
Do you smash it?
Yes.
Alright,
We're not
strength check.
starting to smash each
Strength
other.
check.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while you're doing your strength check for Celestia, these are what you'd be encountering on the combat tracker. That is a 10. Your attempt to smash it, it bounces off the ground and cracks a bit, but doesn't smash.
I'll keep on trying to smash it. I'll try to keep on trying to break it.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, the zombies are attacking Young Green Dragon. And you have to wait until your initiative roll, so everybody's gonna roll initiative this time.
Wait a minute. Oh God, who has? I think mine's gonna be that Will-O-Wisp.
Yup.
I hate Will-O-Wisps.
Yeah, they are a little pesky little pain in the butt.
So, I guess it goes Green Dragon, me, zombie.
So let's see. Yep,
Yes,
it's
right.
Will-O-the-Wisp, Young Green Dragon, Trey, zombie, and then Celestia's attempt to smash the thing again. She's playing Smashing Pumpkins literally with the urn.
Hey, you can't use my joke.
Too late. Alright, so Will-O-the-Wisp is first. It's going to do a shock attack on Trey. So it's targeting Trey. Let me just make sure it's not...
Shoot the
Yep, it's got a reach of 5 feet. So it's going to float on closer to you, 5 feet away. And it's going to shock you. Or attempt to. Does a 15 hit? It does not. So you have succeeded in not getting hit by a shock.
Right. Just remember, payback's a speed.
Yeah. Young Green Dragon, your turn. Let me guess. Breath weapon.
For young green. Hey. Before you do anything, Hellfire, here's an idea for your Green Dragon. Insight, if it can do it, on the zombies, see what they're immune to or anything. Because your Green Dragon is a poison, so it could be immune to poison.
Yeah, you should do that.
Or light.
But it's too late. Claws hit both of them. Heavied. Dead. Zombie 2 is dead. How did it die?
It died by getting cut in half.
Okay, you don't want to say it slashed its brains because cutting it in half wouldn't kill it.
Correct.
The head was destroyed and brains mush.
Okay. And it is now on Trey, who is being attacked by a Will-O-Wisp. The tiny little bastard.
Same with you too. Insight, because Will-O-Wisp can probably be immune to fire, and of course it's electric. Maybe since it did a shock attack, it has electric, so it must be immune to that.
because I was gonna.
Frederick's spouting facts. Nice.
Huh?
Frederick's spouting facts. Nice. Roll insight to see. Dang. Well done, Frederick.
Probably gonna be
Remember
low.
the rule?
It's a
Remember
failed
the rule?
insight. Yes, I remember.
Ah, fuck.
So you
Well,
don't know
remember I
anything.
told Yeah.
But yes, I remember.
So I'm gonna just do a fire attack then because
Go for it.
Try it. See if it's immune or not.
You can most certainly try.
let's see which one.
I think Hellfire knows what that phrase means.
What?
The most certainly most certainly try phrase.
Yeah.
Which probably means it won't affect it.
Roll to find out.
Yeah.
That's a success for the save, so it's going to... Is it going to take any damage? It's wounded, and it partially resisted it to 2 damage. So now you know. It partially resists fire damage. And you should know this because will-o-wisps are technically ethereal fire. Just because it has lightning magic does not mean it's made of lightning.
Then I could have used my shocking grab.
Well,
Too late now.
it doesn't mean that it can't have immunities and invulnerabilities and stuff. So you don't know.
Right.
Anyways, it is now on Zombie 1. And Zombie 1 is just going to shamble over at the young green dragon, who I'm assuming is still towards the ground because of the claw attacks, because you didn't say anything about flying up.
Yeah.
And it's going to do this. It's going to slam.
Bite.
It doesn't have a bite.
Since when do zombies not have bite?
And it's a miss. This zombie doesn't have bite. Anyway, it missed.
Must not have a lower jaw.
Yeah. It literally just goes, trying to gnaw at you, and it's like, your young green dragon's looking at it like, do you even have teeth? It's on Celestia. Strength check. See if you can free Acra. See if you can free Acra. And you have successfully freed Acra's soul. And thus, the enemies that you saw were all disappearing before the opponent's very eyes. It turns out they were mirages, but they could cause damage and can take damage. So Acra is free from her thing. I think something's about to crash. It's 7:20 anyway, so we're gonna call it a night.
Was it just the video crashing, or was it the?
I don't know, but just to be safe, I'm going to stop recording. Say goodnight, everybody.
Night night.
Thank you for watching.